Hello and welcome back, my trash pandas. How you doing today? It's your wonderful host, Chris, and today I want to bring you guys probably the best two-tower combo that you can have in the game. So right now I'm playing Chimps mode, and all I did the entire game was I've got a couple ninjas up in here with an alchemist next to him. You guys probably know by now, you pour that stuff down his throat and you just get epicness, right? Ninjas are powerful, dude. Once you get a couple ninjas next to an alchemist, things just start to go your way, right? So the next thing you can start to do is kind of like prepare, like what are the good late game towers that you like need to have on your team over here? And these are the two. I'm not even going to dilly-dally around anymore. We're going to show you them all right here. So this is the combo that I really, really like. Just think about it for a second, though. Why are these guys so good? We've got the 5th tier wizard. This is the top path wizard. It's a 5/02 wizard. It's the Archmage. And the Archmage is amazing because guess what he does? He pops Moab class Bloons. So this is round 94, a big Bloon level. We got Zoma Gods coming over here. And look at this, man. We're just annihilating these Zoma God class Bloons. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the heck's getting in our way over here, dude. They're just getting destroyed. And then you need something to, of course, just kind of support everything and either pop Bloons or pop Moabs and other things. Of course, you need the Alchemist next to this guy, but if you look at the pop count, you can tell why he's so gosh darn amazing. It's going up thousands every second, man. Like, he is just an insane king of popping power right here. So what we're doing is we're basically showing you guys that these two guys can get us very, very far into the map. No problem. The one thing that I do recommend though is if you need to use a 3rd tier monkey village here. So we've got a 3rd tier monkey village. This is a 2-3-0 village. And the reason why we do this is this allows this guy to pop DDTs. Alright, is it necessary? Well, no. But is it helpful? Well, yeah, absolutely, dude. You want to make sure you can pop every single type of balloon, even if lead balloons get in the way or something like that. Like, we can still pop these guys, just get rid of them. For whatever reason, if our wizard screwed it up, you can still do it. So, the question is why do these guys work as such a great combo? Well, both of them already have all types of balloon popping power. The one's good against balloons, and the other one's good against everything else. So, you have every type of popping power that you need right there, man. What? Yeah. So even on round 95, a very, very difficult blue level right here, we're destroying it. Not just beating it, but we're destroying it. Alright? So after you get those guys, it doesn't mean you're automatically going to win the game, and it's not going to win you the game on every single map and every single game mode in the history of the world, but it is one of the best easy combos to get in the game. So if you're struggling on Chimps mode, or you're struggling on Impoppable, or struggling on something, if you can get either of these guys going for yourself, it's going to be a pretty big, juicy help for you, man. They're very, very powerful. In fact, I kind of want to go back here and I want to test them out just alone without having the extra popping power of my wonderful hero Gwendolyn over here or anything like that. But you know what I'm going to do, guys? I am going to put some other towers down here. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% confident that they'll be able to pop everything forever, including the bad balloon. They're actually not that good against the bad balloon. The Archmage loses a little bit of his power against the bad balloon because he's good at going through multiple balloons. He's good at going through lots and lots of these guys. He's not necessarily good at going through one single balloon and doing a lot of damage to him. But you can see, we're already almost up to 1 million pops with this guy. I'm already up almost to 500,000 pops with this guy, so they're pretty insane. To add in any extra bonus that's, again, very, very simple to add in, you probably want to go for a destroyer, or a 5th tier flagship carrier, so at least an aircraft carrier, but the carrier flagship is even better. But before you get that guy, you probably want to go for an alchemist. If you're going to go for a 4th tier already, get this Berserker Brew and Stronger Stimulant, and just why not throw the Fast Throne on this thing, and he's going to be an extra big supportive bonus for you right here. So we're watching this, round 98, one of the most difficult rounds in the game right here, guys, and we're going to see the annihilation that happens right here, baby. Woo! Nice! Now again, this will not pop every single balloon on every single map in the history of existence, but it's just so gosh darn good over here. You can see the ninjas just like freaking owning these things. Look at the pop count, dude, insane! And we've also got Gwendolyn's little abilities right here. We can add in this extra special little bonus right here for any sort of issues that are going to pop up for us. We can always keg blast this crap right here for emergency situations. Just kablooey! And take them all down, baby. And then for round 99, it actually gets a little bit easier. And also we can afford the carrier flagship now, dude. Nice. So even against these big bad DDTs, we're taking them down. So, overall, probably one of the easiest, best combos to get in the game. It's not going to stop everything, it's not going to be amazing, but it going to be a super big, helpful bonus for you right here, guys. So we're going to show you how I just black bordered Chimps mode right here. Basically, no problems whatsoever, man. Woo! There it is! Complete this track on Chimps mode. So, in my future videos, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up showing you guys just a couple different strategies that you can do just to sort of support these guys a little bit better, right? You want to make sure that they're doing everything they can to increase your popping power even further, possibly even just slowing down some of the balloons so you can get some more damage on these guys. Sometimes combining these guys with some lower tier boomerangs, maybe even just a quick Moab press or something like that could be enough help to slow these guys down to make them do even better. Sometimes adding in something like an Icicle Impale could slow down all of the higher tier balloons over here. You know, there's a ton of ways to go about doing it. The one technique that I actually really enjoy is just having, for those really crazy levels, having a ground zero available. Now, I don't really have the money for it right now. Again, this is Chimps mode. This is getting kind of crazy right now, guys. But going for that, you know, middle path Monkey Ace over here can be extremely, extremely powerful. The Bomber Ace kind of sucks, but only paying $15,000 to do mega damage. I think what do we do? 700. I think we do 700 damage, if I remember correctly, to every single balloon on the screen. Oh, there we go. I think we lost to purple balloons. All right, I think we did at least. I didn't see anything else go through, so it must have been that sneaky little crappy purple balloon over there, dude. Surprised our ninja wasn't powerful enough to take that thing down. But let's hop in Sandbox mode to test these guys out just a little bit further. There we go! Our third black Chimps border right here, baby. So it's not really the black Chimps border, but what it is it's the black border for getting every single medal, and then instead of getting the golden border, we get the black border for also getting the black Chimps medal instead of just the red Chimps medal. You might be noticing this. If you look at Monkey Meadow, Tree Stump, Town Center, and in the loop, I have on the farthest right, the bottom medal right there is black, right? But on Cubism and Four Circles, the bottom medal on the far right is actually a red medal. Now, you might be saying, well, how do you get that, Chris? What do you do? How do you make this happen? Well, what you have to do is you have to beat Chimps mode without doing any continued. Well, continues, I guess. There's this weird technique that you can use. It's a cheater technique, basically. It's not supposed to exist. Where if you're about to lose the game, you exit out of the screen and you close out the app really quick. Just get out of here. And then what you can do is you can open the app back up, and then you can continue from that save point. So you notice all these little saves right here, guys? You can save up, continue, easy on my standard round 104. Well, you can do that for Chimps mode as well, but if you lose at any point, if you ever lose that life, it's gone forever. So you can't do a continue, but you can do a fake continue. Where you just exit out, join back in, and you can retry that level again, hopefully using your abilities a little bit better or something like that. So, let's hop in here to, you know, let's just go on the same map here, man, Town Center. We'll play on a nice Sandbox mode right here, and we're just going to test out against big chunks of balloons and see how well these two guys alone do against the balloons. So we've got an Archmage right here. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like the Intense Magic and Monkey Sense, just cause. You know, the Intense Magic makes it go through more layers, and the Monkey Sense just makes it so he automatically has gamma detection, which is kind of nice, instead of having to use the Monkey Village. And then the Ninja is a fifth tier top path ninja, $37,800. So all these guys are expensive, don't get me wrong. They are very, very expensive, but they're also quite good. So let's send out, I don't know, let's just send out a spacing of like 10 or something like that. We'll send out 100 Moabs, man. Let's see how well we can do against these guys. Now what I normally do is I like to keep this guy on strong, and I like to put my ninja on first, and that just does a great job of cleaning these guys up. Actually, I think even more. Let's send out another group of them. Let's just send another 100 Moabs here. We'll double it up, 200 Moabs at once, man, and look at these guys going right here. Oh, baby. Now that is what I call power. But we're not usually fighting 100 or 200 Moabs, man. We're fighting more than that. So if you look at the pop count, compare these guys. Oh, this guy's not even he's not even getting to be able to hit them. That's how great the Archmage is doing over here. All right, let's get to these. Let's try 100 BFBs this time around. You can see the 10 spacing really isn't that much here. But, oh, we are getting overwhelmed over here. Oh, I think, you know what? I think I know why here, guys. I think it's because we don't have our little buddy right here. There we go. Now we're alchemizing this guy, and he's going to be that much more powerful here, man. That is a very important part of your strategy here to make sure you get that alchemist up over here. And now you can see, not only are we just, like, barely surviving, but now we're fighting against against these Bloons that are trying to pile through over here, and we're of course taking them down. So we do have this guy on strong. If I move him back to first, is he going to do a little bit? Are we going to do a little bit worse? I believe so. The reason why is because he's hitting the Bloons a little bit more than he probably wants to. But let's look at the pop count. Again, fairly similar to what we saw on our screen before, 250,000, 124,000. And if I go even crazier, and I do 100 DDTs right here with 10 spacing, oh, that's no problem. Let's do another big chunk of these guys. That's 200 DDTs. Can we handle them all? Well, actually, probably not unless we get this guy right here. This is just proving why the ninja getting that third tier monkey village is actually so important right here. This guy cannot hurt them automatically. He can sometimes hurt them if this guy throws a nice little green, potion on him really quick, but it's not always going to be on him, and it does wear off fairly quickly. So it's much better to just say, confirm. Get this confirmation right here with a third tier monkey village. And of course, if you can get both these guys in there, you can get a nice quick, jungle drums in here, increase their speed by 15 extra %. So the best combo to have in the game is these two guys right here. Sure, they're expensive, but they're easy to figure out, they're easy to understand, and they just do a great job. Now, if I had to pick one or the other, I would go for the Archmage, personally. I would put him closer to the front of the map, and I would let him pop all of the above-class Bloons. This guy, he's good and everything, but by the end of the game, you could tell he's kind of just mediocre against everything. You might be better off focusing on some sort of Bloon popping power with a Spectre or, a Sun God or something like that. Maybe even Apache Dart Ship or something like that can pop the Bloons very, very quickly and very, very easily. But to be honest with y'all, alright, going with glue and ice is not that bad of a strategy either. Pop some of those guys in there and help yourself out against the Bloons inside if you're struggling against those guys, because those big reinforced Bloons are not easy to take down. In between around 80 and 100, the Bloons do end up ramping, which some people don't even realize happens. They think that they're going to be the same strength at round 80 as they are on round 99, and that is not true. Those reinforced DDTs don't have 400 health anymore. They've got like 560 or something like that. Like it's a pretty sizable increase right there. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't, and of course have a super duper delicious